gonna take a fucking hit.
This is so sick. Alright, we're cool.
Cool.
It's driving me insane.
We're good. We're live. We're cremed.
Neato.
Holy shit.
Nemo.
Oh my
Crema.
gosh. And I forgot.
What is that? You forgot already? Let's watch this movie. While he remembers. What do we think it is? I have no fucking clue.
dry.
We're starting cold.
What movie is this?
I don't know, dude.
There you go. What? You know what movie that is?
The big question of the week.
Oh.
What's your opinion
Oh god.
on carbonated milk yogurt drinks?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't like carbonated milk and yogurt drinks, bro? It's refreshing milk and yogurt flavor.
Is it like a fizzy Go-Gurt?
Basically. Think of it like cottage cheese with Sprite.
Why would you say that? Is it lumpy? I love cottage cheese.
Does it sound lumpy?
I can't hear it. Yes, it does. I reckon.
You know what it is.
Ooh. Are you gonna pour some into a glass for us?
I don't have a glass. I have a tiny jar.
That's perfect. That's almost more fitting. That guy's excited too. I just realized what we're watching. I just realized it. I haven't seen it in so long. Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see it. Get close to the cam. Yeah, get real close. I want to see this shit. Oh my god.
Some of that carbonated, refreshing
That looks so
milk
disgusting.
and yogurt flavor.
That looks
It's got
disgusting.
Snoopy on a surfboard, bro. This is what he drinks when he's hanging 10. He drinks a nice. Oh gosh.
Cloudy
Looks
water.
like-
that looks
It
like,
looks like
that looks like
fluid.
if semen was a drink.
New.
Hope it doesn't
Stank.
taste like it.
Semen drank.
From tang to tang.
Tastes
Star
like-
rating? What do you think?
It tastes like an orange creamsicle without the orange.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad. Kind of not good. It's kind of
Yeah.
sour, not good.
Very different.
They're really not bad, but I wouldn't put it in the category of good. You'll- Oh,
So you're like,
Jesus.
it's neutral. 5 out of 10. Wouldn't try again,
Yeah,
but not disappointed.
No, definitely not, man. I'm not gonna continue. It's not my choice.
Are you gonna finish that can?
I don't know. I feel like I would get a little sick in the tummy, a little sick in the tum-tums, you know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Okay.
That was me last night. I had too
been
much caffeine. I had too much coffee,
Mm.
and I didn't realize
too
it.
much coffee.
What's that?
I said I wish I had too much coffee. That has not been me
Oh
lately.
god. It happens really quick for me though. I don't know about you, but I had a cup in the morning, and then we went to Panera, and I didn't even think about it. And I got a coffee, and it was like a 16 ounce,
Yep.
just black ice. Just downed it throughout the day. Then we were at dinner, and I was like, my stomach kind of hurts. And I was like, I think I'm going to start sweating for no reason. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. I was like, I need to eat food now.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. It was At first, I thought it was like losing my mind.
Yep.
I was like, is everyone around me being really irritating or am I losing it? And it's happened to me once before, so it's kind of like, yep, it was the coffee. I need to eat food now. I'm gonna lose it.
Man,
Crisis averted.
That will get me, man. That will get me hard because I'm low. I'm like low blood pressure guy. So that used to hit me really, really hard back in the day when I would smoke.
Yeah.
I'd get really high and I'd start holding my breath. Just unintentionally.
Can't breathe.
And I'm already low blood pressure. And I start just sweating super hard.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I just
Yeah.
think I need some water.
Exactly.
Need some water.
That's what I felt like inside.
Jeez.
I just started eating bread and it calmed down. I felt like I was gonna puke.
Yeah.
Man.
I remember.
Yeah, it was not.
I remember one time at Jeff Mills' house. I literally did puke. We were 16 years old, dude.
But you did puke all the time though. I felt like
Yeah.
you almost like to.
I mean, I puked it. I mean, it wasn't that I liked to. It's that I knew that I had to get it out.
Right. You knew that it was worth it when you did it.
When I feel sick, I turn into like a southern preacher. Come on, boy, get them demons out of there. Get them out of there. They're down in there deep. Expel the evil from you, boy. I go straight southern preacher when I feel sick. I know there's an end, and the end is going to be bright and clear. You just got to fight through the darkness.
That's the way to do it.
Exactly.
Make yourself hurl. Expel.
Blast it out.
Yeah.
I still have clear memories of seeing fucking, what is it? It's like a gallon and a half of red wine shooting out of Alex's mouth. He's like, oh, I feel much better. Oh.
He just went to town on that jug.
Yes.
Man.
Yo, one thing that we failed to talk about a couple weeks back, which I wanted to, was
What's up?
the trip, bro. Do you remember the time you and it was the White Mountains. You had rented like a place up there. And I drove up Mike and Josh and we stayed the night, dude. Where was that?
You mean when I was in school?
Yes.
At a condo?
Yes.
Yeah, I was at my apartment.
Dude,
I
we got super drunk. Oh, and Alex was there too. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
and
drove
you
up Alex, Mike, and Josh.
refuse to say the word general correctly.
Yep, that was genital night. But dude, I don't know if we even told you this. I don't think we did. But like in the morning, everybody was still asleep. Josh was still asleep. Alex was still asleep, and you were still asleep. And Mike and I woke up, and we went in the kitchen, dude. And you had your bottle of Disaronno there, and we were taking like orange soda and Disaronno and pouring it together and just drinking it in the morning.
Was it good?
It was, but we drank like this much of your bottle.
Yeah, you told me that. Because wasn't I pissed?
Yeah, I think not happy.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
We're like, bro, let's drink his Disaronno.
Pranks, bro.
Let's drink his liquor.
That's a lot of sugar, dude.
Dude, it was right in the morning, just getting
orange soda
drunk.
and Disaronno. Woo! Fuck.
Call that one.
I'm pretty sure I was borderline puking the entire ride home. Do you remember that? Because I think you drove home.
Yeah,
we drove up together. And I was just staring out the window, just concentrating as hard as I could to not puke in your car. It's not gonna happen. I was like the exact opposite of you. Keep it in.
Holy shit, dude. That's when Josh, dude, he got so drunk he couldn't walk. He was like he was walking around on his knees, dude.
How was that easier?
No idea, man. So it was for some reason.
Yeah, well, he's tall, maybe because he's tall, you know.
Had to get down to our
lower
level.
lower center of gravity.
Jesus.
He's gonna try less. Yeah.
That makes me
I
think of
remember
this,
that,
dude.
yeah.
I was talking with Lacey, and she was talking about, we were talking about like smoking in public. And I was like, yeah, well, that's like not a problem. I was like, do you know about stealth smoking?
Yeah, I've seen people do it.
She's
Well,
like,
you know, you're talking to her, but
she's like, okay. I was like, well, like if you were out in public and you, like, you know, you had to smoke, dude. Like, do you know how you would, you know, like you take that hit and nobody saw you. Like, how do you get rid of that? She's like, I don't know. I was like, okay, man. It's, you know, no one's looking, you know. It's all set. It's all done. It's like,
you're like that David Blaine of
it's all gone, baby. Ain't nobody seen
the
nothing.
pen.
Nobody even knows, bro. I love it. It's just, you know.
I mean, if someone was doing that, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay?
Tantalizing the smoke as it's coming out.
You mix it up a little bit, dilute it. You can't tell.
But it, like, now that I'm thinking about it, in the days of Corona, you're wearing a face mask. I got a beard. Like,
Yeah.
I bet I could get a small little tube. Like I've seen a guy that was wearing like an oxygen mask with the tube, but then the tube wasn't hooked up to an oxygen tank. It was just like on the end of a blunt. I imagine I could like sneak it up through my beard, like put it underneath my face mask, and I would just be like, it would just be bellowing smoke out of my mask.
Well, you gotta have like
so
I
fucking
thought you were gonna
stupid.
say you had like a tube for the exhaust, so just shoot behind you,
Yes,
so you can keep rolling with your day.
dual action.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a great idea.
We're bringing the future.
Mm-hmm. Patent that shit. Have like a sleep apnea mask, and like a little connector. You just fucking squeeze it in right there.
It's the quick disconnect just in case.
Yeah,
You need
exactly.
to-
Exactly.
You get rid of it.
Oh yeah.
I ate some fudge last night. It was strawberry
kind of fudge?
strawberry cream. It was weed fudge. Just because this is
Ooh.
some almond truffles.
That sounds pretty
This shit's too good, man. That's the problem though.
good. Fudge. Man.
Is that like that
Yeah.
chocolate bar you had was 300 milligrams?
Yeah.
These are like 10 milligrams each.
Yeah.
But they're delicious. They're a little doughy, almondy,
Like a little
nougat
Oh,
ball.
look at that. That looks fucking good.
Basically tastes like a bear claw truffle.
Yeah.
That
That sounds fucking good.
Man, it's been a stressful week. Has it been? It's been pretty mellow on your end.
Yeah, I don't know. I get a lot of shit done.
Shy. You can open up
I
to
can-
me.
I got a lot of shit done this week. You know, honestly, it was a big week for transferring hundreds of sticky notes into notebooks.
Writing it down.
like recipes, ideas, and just organizing.
What I always say
yeah.
is, you gotta glue the duck's feet to the floor if you expect it to flap its wings. You know, so I understand. Continue.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
And I took yesterday off, and I felt like I did so much that it felt like my weekend was already over. Like I felt like today was going to be Monday.
Right. You did
Like,
all your days work.
Yeah. yeah. You know, just like
You
the little
spent
shit that
all
builds
your
up.
hours.
But it didn't even take me a long time to do. You know, just like little shit around you builds up, and it's not a lot when it starts, and then it's slowly, incrementally, just and you're like, fuck, I have to do something about all these things. That's what I did yesterday.
It's like laundry, man. You
Yeah.
don't realize every single
Yeah.
day you're using like couple pieces more, and you're like, nah, I'll do that on the weekends. Okay, but that shit, you're gonna use a lot more laundry, dude. Them dirty fucking undies stacking up.
Exactly. And it gets worse the longer it sits.
Oh yeah. You take the laundry out, it just looks like a fucking sheet of cardboard. There's so many layers of filth. Encased in crust.
We only go a week. We just it doesn't get that out of control.
Sometimes I just take a laundry basket of clothes and I'll just put it in the corner of the house and I'll piss on it for 3 days straight and I'll just let it sit there. And it's like you just wait to see how long the piss mold starts. It's cool. Sometimes it's like 6 days. Sometimes it's like 5 days.
Why don't you pour that fucking yogurt soda on it? Just a little.
No,
you're not gonna drink it. I mean,
that's crazy. You're talking silly talk.
That's nasty, Peter.
You getting your tongue up in a tilly. Get out of here. Dude.
That's fucked. But yeah. My mom got a new car. That was fucking sick.
What'd you get?
Brand new Volkswagen Tiguan. So she got an SUV. It's sweet.
A what?
An SUV.
A tip-on?
Yeah, it's called Tiguan. A Tiguan.
Tiguan?
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Look it up.
who
Look it
I
up.
should be offended for.
Look it up.
You're trying to make me spell this.
Tiguan.
Oh no, dude.
Or is it a Q? I'm not sure.
Tiguan, dude. What is that? Okay. I'm looking up what this word means, dude.
It's a fucking car. What do you mean? What is it?
What do you mean, dude?
It's not like you're gonna go to Meat Spin, or are you?
I am. It's a German word. It's a portmanteau. I forget what that means. It's a portmanteau of the German words tiger.
Shut the fuck up.
Tiger. Iguana. Dude, it's a tiger iguana. It's like it's dude.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a fair representation of the vehicle itself.
Like, I understand the gesture of like a motherfucking like a dragon and a griffin.
Yeah.
Things that are majestic and giant prideful lions. But what I'm thinking of is like a fucking gecko and like a goddamn lion. So like
what would be wrong with that?
A lion that looks like a fucking sausage that has these tiny little gecko legs. About an inch, 2 inches long.
Thing fucking hums, dude.
This teeny little like 7-inch tail on this massive lion.
It's very efficient.
But for some reason, an iguana and a tiger, I can't put those two together because an iguana, like, yeah, you can get some big iguanas, but still, man, I feel like that just my brain is way too imaginative in
That's
my
the
own
word.
fashion. Like when I hear that, I just think of what I see. That's it. There's like
Yeah,
one image that
that's
pops
fair.
into my head.
That's fair. What altitude are you flying at right now?
4,700 feet.
Oh, that's all right. Okay,
Oh no, I have no scale of depth.
pretty high up there.
But
But yeah.
my
Well,
week was stressful, dude. But yeah,
Oh,
tell
yeah?
me, how's the iguan?
The,
Is it four-wheel drive?
iguana's it's sick. Yeah, it's got all the shit.
Does it got a sunroof?
Yeah.
Fucking
No. It has the what they call 4Motion, which is like it's got the selector. It's 4-wheel drive.
oh,
You can-
cool.
Choose winter mode or fucking mountain, and it'll just be better for her because she's always driven really small cars and
Yeah.
has to like climb out of them. And she's not a like agile person. I was like, why don't you get an SUV? So you're kind of like up, it's easier to get in and out of, easier in the wintertime. You don't have to be as scared driving to work. Like,
Yeah. Put yourself in a safer position, even if you worst case scenario.
yeah. And she tried it and she loved it immediately. I was like,
Right. That's a dude. My
That's
mom
right.
was always small cars growing up. When I was growing up, the first car she had, I remember my parents had one car. It was one of those shitty station wagons.
oh yeah, we had one. The Chevy, like wood panel on the side.
Wood panel on the
esque.
side. Yep. It
Yeah.
was big as fuck.
Yep.
Your video's frozen. Oh, there it is. And before I left Exeter, so I was still, it was before the end of first grade, my mom had bought this Plymouth Laser. So you know
I'll look that up right now.
Yeah, Plymouth Laser. So it kind of looks like a Honda Eclipse. And
Oh yeah, okay.
small little hatchback, 4-seater with the buckets in the back.
Yeah, 2-door.
Yep, 2-door.
Yep.
You gotta pop the seat.
Yeah. I hated that so much.
Yeah. And then from that, she had that shit forever. Then she bought a Mercury Cougar, which is basically like the same thing. The Cougar.
Yeah, it is. It's just much heavier, I think.
Yeah, it's like the newer
It's-
version of it.
Luxury. That had
And
some thick ass seats.
yep. She loved those tiny little cars. And then once she
They are
moved-
convenient. Like when you're
Yeah.
driving around and you're going into the city, you can just park pretty much anywhere.
Yep. And I have a tiny car now, but it's 3 doors.
Right.
So it's got the
right, 'cause you
full
got the
door on the
half.
driver, yeah, and the half door passenger with the half door back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that's really nice because you have the full back seat, but then you also I threw a roof rack on that B. You still have
Yeah.
everything on the front, and then the hatchback. Worst case scenario, you can still put stuff inside, but that's why I got the roof rack. But
Yeah.
man, my mom as a kid used to load up that car, dude. I remember her putting couches on top of that shit. I remember her loading logs and fucking wood on the inside, and you just got shit sticking out, and we just bungee cord down the fucking trunk. Shit was crazy, man.
Classic. Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We had a smaller. So the first, other than the station wagon, the first car that I remember is the Volkswagen. We've always had Volkswagens. I don't know why.
Yeah, you guys are funny. You and your family,
Volkswagen-
Kaz.
Rabbit. Have you seen
B-Rabbit?
one? The Rabbit.
No.
Whew. Oh no, this is the. It was a 2-door. It was just fucking tiny. It was the smallest car, and the paint was like a flat chalk white. Like it didn't have the gloss finish as a normal car would. Like if you rubbed your nails against it, it would have that.
The chalkboard.
It was, whew, fucking cringy. Just a flat white rabbit. I mean, if you had it, and it wasn't a hatch either. It was a trunk, so it was just 2 doors.
Did it look like this?
Yeah, but no hatch and a 2-door. So a full trunk on the back. It is?
Yeah.
I can't see the rear.
Yeah.
But yeah, similar, but just not a hatchback. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. So that, but trunk. Also, Ricky owned one of those too.
This is the Volkswagen Rabbit.
For like a little while.
Looks like this.
It's a fun car. It's a fun car to beat the shit out of. Yeah, closer to that, but I think it's still a hatch. Yeah, but
this one's, I can't tell. You know what I mean? The way that this fucking thing looks, that's weird.
Yeah,
it's definitely an interesting car.
Oh yeah,
but my mother had all small cars, and you know she went and used a big started driving an SUV. She tested it out, and literally same thing. She's like, okay, I'm down with this now.
Yeah, especially here, like, or anywhere where you have not flatlands all the time, and winter.
Right. and
one really cool thing about it is that it'll turn off immediately when you stop at a light.
Oh,
and then the engine will turn back on when you hit the gas or when you let off the brake. Yeah. It's a 4-cylinder too, I was surprised, but it picks up nice.
Yep.
I like it.
Dope. Yeah, see, that's the thing is that with technology, man, you can just fucking use new and old school together because the 4-cylinder engines are efficient as fuck, you know? And then if you use modern building of the vehicle to make it strong but light at the same time, you can take advantage of that, you know?
Right.
You don't have to really worry about a stupid large engine throwing an 8-cylinder in a fucking Chevy Tahoe.
Fucking big, heavy ass. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm not pulling tons of
7
fucking shit right
miles per gallon, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but I can fit my kids in the back. Calm down, bitch. You don't need a fucking 12-seater for your 2 kids. You know what I mean?
Man.
My mom had so many of those friends, dude.
What people pay for gas a week.
Jeez.
You know?
My mom had so many friends in like Newburyport that were rich as fuck. That drive the biggest ass fucking 8-cylinder.
Like extended 4-door.
Yeah.
Like extended like pickup.
It's the Chevy Tahoe XXL fucking
can't fit in one spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well I have my 2 kids. They got so much stuff and they got their activities. It's like, bitch, you don't come on. Seriously. They just have more area for them to disrespect that you're not gonna give a fuck about. For them to just like dump their snacks on the floor. Like, kids.
Right.
I'm leasing it anyways.
You can just I think it's funny when people try to justify shit like that. It's like, just say you wanted it.
Yeah.
Just say you fucking wanted it.
Just say that you fucking just wanted the big car. That's okay.
Right.
Don't be trying to make excuses about your fucking, oh, my kids. Shut the fuck up. Like, yes, I understand having a mid-small range SUV, but you don't need the fucking extended cab.
Yeah. I mean, I would be like comfortable as fuck if you're transporting
Kids,
multiple people.
yeah, because then you got like 4 rows, and you're like, okay, kids, I don't have to worry about you fighting. You just sit where you want. I don't have to tell you
Right.
anything. You just kind of,
Right.
you got your own ecosystem back there.
Yeah, yeah.
I just make
exactly.
sure that temperature's set right, and you guys just kind
Right,
of bloom.
exactly. Just like be there and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
But wait, did you finish your week? You said you were
I
stressed
haven't
as fuck.
started my week.
Let's go for it. Let's hit it.
So this was last week, my day off. Okay, we go out to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
It starts in my driveway. It starts in my car in my driveway. Okay. So it starts on my couch in the living room because I want to set one thing up that I totally forgot, which is funny and has a lot of just little things which added a little bit of humor about sprinkled in.
Okay.
So we needed to write a grocery list. I said, okay,
Yeah.
Lacey, write a grocery list. She's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. She's drawing it. She's like, well, I want to write it on you. Okay, whatever. So she writes it on like my thumb here because she was sitting to my right. And she then draws a penis on my face. I forget about it.
Well,
It's just cartoon dick right here.
yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I'm going to draw something on your face. I'm like, that's a dick. It's whatever. We're
I know
those
what your
people.
hand's doing right now. Yeah.
I say to her, I'm going to draw something on her hand. And I go to draw like the infinity sign. And then I turn that
Yeah.
into balls as I finish the infinity sign. And then instantly right up into the shaft, dickhead, down, boom, draw a little splooge coming out the end. She didn't even know.
Yeah.
She's like, I actually legitimately didn't know you were doing that. I was like, boom, stealth.
And she could see. And she could
Yeah,
see
she was
it. Like,
watching
you can't
it.
see what's on your face. Right, yeah.
She was watching what I was doing.
Nice infinity sign.
Oh, there it is. So, she's got a dick on her hand. I got a dick on my face. No big deal.
Right.
I forget about it. We get our masks. We're in the car. We're in the driveway. As I'm backing out, I see that there's a car at the very end of the street. Okay? Very
Yeah.
end of the street. As I'm backing out, I got a backup camera. Okay?
Yeah.
So I see them out the camera, the very end of the street. Cool. As I'm completely backed out into the road and then starting to pull forward, this car has driven all the way up, and they're like right on my butt. I'm like, and I just
Yeah.
think to myself, I'm like, they're driving fast.
Yeah.
And then I notice they're like, they're driving like jerky aggressive, like gunning and stopping, dude.
Like, maybe like they're driving a standard and they're learning, or
It's
they're
like
just
driving a
really impatient.
It's like they're driving a standard, but it was a white Chevy Tahoe,
Which is not
which
standard.
is a giant SUV that they don't make in a standard.
Right.
They don't make that in a standard. It's a
No.
big SUV. They just don't. That's not one of the options.
They don't do it. Right.
Um,
They don't trust the people that drive those to drive it in standard.
No. So we get to the end of the road, and I say to the wife, this person behind me is driving crazy because they're jerking and stopping.
Wait, but were you on the road yet, or were you turning
So
and then
we
going to start going?
So we backed out into the road.
Yep.
And then I started
yep.
going, and as I was going, they were behind me because they caught up instantly.
Right,
And
because
then as we were driving to the end of my road, which gets to the main road, they were like,
Yeah.
they were like speeding up and slamming on the brakes, speeding up, slamming on the brakes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, something's wrong with this person.
Yeah.
We both turn right. We're driving to the end of the road. That's where like the main everything is, the big supermarkets. We're going in the straight lane, okay? They decide to turn left. I'm the third person in line. They're the first or the second person in line.
Yeah.
Now, I can see the driver now, and they're stopped. It looked like this person was listening to some fucking blast beats, dude. They have hair that's curly like yours, and they're fucking...
Yeah.
Dude, blasting. They're headbanging so hard, their hair is fucking... I'm like, I said to Lacey, I was like, I think this person's having a seizure. As I say that, the engine... Okay, light changes.
Yo, they're having a good time.
Light changes, okay? Now, mind you...
Burn them. Burn them.
It just rained. They're turning left.
They're going sideways.
All you hear
this is good.
All you hear is... My windows are up, by the way, and you could hear that. Then, all you hear, the light changes. Tires are spinning. Truck just goes like this. Just instantly starts sliding sideways. And it's, dude, the whole time it's sliding, tires are spinning. And guess what else? Head is fucking banging, dude. I'm going, oh my God, I think this person's having a seizure. Oh my God, I think this person's having a seizure. Spinning, dude. They're spinning sideways. They fucking bounce off the curb, dude. They like fishtail a little bit. They completely 180, and they're fucking... They're cranking it. The truck fucking slides sideways and shoots on top of a curb and lands on top of these fucking rocks in front of a fucking coffee place.
Are you telling me that you've never done that?
It was goddamn Grand Theft Auto 5 IRL, dude. I couldn't believe it.
You're telling me that you've never done that?
Not even close. Not even close to anything like that.
Because we did
into snowbanks.
What?
I've done that into snowbanks 100 times. But guess what?
Yeah.
I knew I was doing it into a snowbank. So
we did it once. It was unintentional. We did land on rocks.
Oh my gosh.
That was with Dylan and JS.
Yo, eesh.
Dude, that's amazing. That's so damn funny.
So, this is when the not funny shit starts happening.
Okay. I mean, all right. So, back to this.
Questions?
You still have a dick on your face. She still has a dick on her hand. And this kid
and that information to us is completely gone. It is
right.
It is like
right,
this.
right.
It was right here in my brain, and it just went. It just shot into space, dude.
After seeing that,
it was nowhere to be seen.
I wonder what he was listening to. That sounds like a good time.
Okay.
So,
I thought that person was having a seizure. I saw this wreck. I gun it through the intersection.
Having a seizure.
I gun it through the intersection. I pull into the plaza. I fucking run over there. I look in.
Yeah.
And it's a black woman with her 2 fucking children who end up being 7 years old.
Oof.
And I just instantly, I just fucking, there's already people there talking to everybody there. I can hear, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, they're okay. So I already feel okay, but I'm freaking the frig out. So
yeah.
I instantly go over there. I start are you okay? Did you hit your head? You know, I start talking to the kids. I go, wait.
She was like, before the crash, yeah.
She did before. No, did you hit your head? Yeah, she did. But so I'm like, man, I'm talking to these two little boys. I'm like, did you hit your head? Are you okay? They're like, no, I'm okay. Da da da. One of them doesn't have a jacket. They're both wearing shorts. It starts raining. So I just like grabbed a jacket from my car. I put it on the other kid, and like, the woman didn't have a license, and she ended up getting arrested. But she knew she didn't have a license.
Yeah.
And the thing that none of us knew is that she was also drunk, except for Lacey, because Lacey was like, yeah, she was clearly drunk. I could smell it on her instantly. And I was like, I'm congested, man. You know what I mean? So I wasn't breathing through my nose like at all. I was just like telling myself to breathe. But at least when shit like that happens, I can react well enough. But basically, she started freaking out. She's like, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna take my kids because I need them to be home. Because if they're home, that's the safest place for them. And literally, like, this guy pulled up, and he worked with autistic kids in California. And he just was like, blasted
You have a dick on your face.
Well, first off, I have a dick on my face, and I got a face mask. I didn't know this the whole time. So I'm talking to children with a dick on my face. I'm talking to this woman with a dick on my face. I'm talking to this guy with a dick on my face. Literally 10 minutes into this whole situation, Lacey's like, you got a dick on your face.
She's like, I'm trying to help these kids. I'm trying to help these kids.
And I had a mask on too, which was covering half of it, and I pulled my mask off too to just specifically to talk to the children so that they could understand me. And and yup, dick on my face. So she fucking wipes it off for me, gets me cleaned up.
Yeah.
But my goodness. Luckily she stayed there because, man, if she would have ran away with her kids from a fucking crime scene, then
drunk without a license,
you're gonna get everything that you got plus more. And man, literally all we were trying to do was everybody was asking her, who can we call, who can we help to get your children with another adult so that we don't have to worry about the police taking your kids. Because no matter what happens, if you don't have a license and you were driving, you're probably going to go with them. You probably don't. You probably won't have to stay locked up, which ended up happening because she ended up getting bail instantly, and she was out in like 3 hours. But still, like, dude, she called everybody. No one could come. She was like, no one can come to take them. She called this one lady who rode a bicycle to the scene, dude. She rode a bicycle to the scene. This other lady who had Parkinson's. It was crazy, dude. This lady was like 65. It was insane, man. I couldn't believe it.
You're like, I'll just take your kids home.
So literally, the other guy, he took her, the kids, and they followed me and the wife, and I took the lady's bike and put it on top of my car, and we ended up 2 different people. One grabbed the street address from the conversation. One grabbed the street number from the conversation. One grabbed the street name from the conversation. So literally, after the lady was gone and the kids didn't know the address, and the lady to come pick up the children didn't know the address, we were able to piece together the address.
Wow. Wow.
We got the kids there. Literally 4 hours altogether we spent during this situation. Literally, we were at the house for a couple hours, and then the mom got out of bail, came home, and it was just like, man, the guy bought the kids pizza, we bought everybody drinks, coffees and hot cocos. It was like, when you see that shit, and there's children involved that could possibly, due to the fault of their parent, get just put in some fucking, protective services. You really want to do whatever the fuck you can to help, because I don't think that they probably have the best life at home, but it's probably a little bit better than being processed through a system and getting taken away and getting
From
absolutely
your
everything
parents,
in their life in their, just
Yeah.
thrown up hand. So,
Yeah.
man, if it was just a single person, then it definitely would have been a different situation. You make sure everything's cool, and then
Right.
once everything's gone, you bounce. But man, when there's kids involved, for me, it's always shifty, and I'm always like, okay. I was just happy that it was my day off, and I didn't have to like call my work and be like, so I'm gonna be late because I'm dealing with somebody else's kids.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man.
I've had that happen to me once. And I was on my way to work so I was working my second job. I was on my way to my second job. No kids involved, but
Oof, yeah, that's good.
yeah. But I guess it would have been worse if there were. But I was driving. I don't know if I definitely told you this story. What's that?
1 billion%, dude. It's always worse with kids.
Yeah. So I was driving to work. When you're driving and you kind of have like the autopilot on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm driving,
it's called
there's
cruise
a car.
control. So I got a button.
Cruise
and it's
control
on
for
my
your
wheel.
brain.
I push the button and the car just goes.
Yeah, and then my brain's like,
That's a guy.
really
His name is Literal Man.
take your hands off the steering wheel. Cruise control's on. That was not what I was doing. All right, so I was
really
driving.
Man, when I'm in a car, the wheels are really turning around. The axles on the bottom. It's speed going forward.
So that was happening.
Word.
And when I'm like that, I don't follow close. Well, I don't follow close either way because it's stupid to do.
Yeah.
I
feel that.
You're like, why would... I don't understand why people ride the person in front of them, why they ride their bumper. It's... So when shit like what I'm about to say happens, you get fucked.
Yeah, dude, my
Like,
natural
why
autopilot is definitely to stay back.
Yeah. What? So I'm probably 200 feet behind the car that's in front of me. And there's an intersection with stop signs.
Yeah.
And I'm on 111, and it's traffic in both lanes. It's like around 4:30 p.m. And I'm watching in front of me, obviously, because I'm driving, and I notice the person on my right side at the stop sign pulls out into the intersection. And in my head, I'm like, they didn't just do that. There's traffic. Like, there wasn't time for them to pull out. But they did. They hit the person in front of me, pushed them into the oncoming traffic, and there was a head-on collision. So it was 3 cars just like fucking destroyed.
Jesus.
And the car that was in the oncoming traffic was an elderly couple, and the wife died on the site. The guy that was in front of me was stuck in his car, and he was, I think he was fine, for the most part. Like, even from the head-on collision, he was okay.
Yeah.
But the driver, so the husband, he had a broken femur, and he was just screaming. And the guy that pulled out in the intersection was just fucking fucked up. He was just on whatever he was on. What's that?
Oh, he was on drugs.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't remember what it was. I think it was heroin. But yeah, he went to jail, obviously. But yeah,
Jesus.
that was fucking crazy.
See, that's the only time when you're on drugs, you should be going to jail. Like, you shouldn't just be going to jail for being on drugs and for having drugs on you. But God damn it, that's the fucking dangers of fucking narcotics, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy.
And oh man, I couldn't imagine that shit. That's too much.
I didn't even know, like, that shit happens, and I was like, what is happening in front of me? And I just pulled over, and a bunch of people stopped. And then it was like a whirlwind, like, police everywhere, helicopter above, ambulance, or like pulling people out, you know, really doing their jobs efficiently. That lady still, I mean, they were giving her CPR for, I want to say 10 minutes, but yeah, it was nuts.
Man, that's heavy.
Yeah. So I call work, I'm like, yeah.
So
I'm gonna be a little bit late. Here's why. And they just said, "Don't worry about it." What's weird?
I just basically saw an old lady turn into a plastic bag full of fucking gumballs.
Exactly.
Eesh.
And what was the weirdest part about it is that I was there the entire time. I gave a police report, and then you just leave.
Yeah.
You know? And then you just leave, and it's like, I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I went to Hannaford's to like get, I don't even remember what I bought, but I was just like, who do I even like tell what just fucking happened?
Yeah.
What do you do? I just went home and it's just, what the fuck?
Dude, and literally, that's just us living life.
Yeah.
Like, that's just us living life, you know what I mean? Here in America. Like, imagine people that are in fucking, like, Afghanistan getting fucking bombed on.
Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
Shit. They're seeing death, like, every single day.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
It's
like,
crazy.
I didn't see death in this situation. A car that it was like a foot and a half from that it almost hit, that was in the drive-through of this place, had a 1 year and 2 month old baby. And the lady like was crying.
Jesus.
She's like, she came out, she's like, you almost killed my baby and I'm so happy that you didn't hit us. You know, she was like freaking out, but like trying to be positive at the same time, you know what I mean? You could tell she was like grieving and letting it all out. You know,
right?
Like, man, imagine seeing all that happening and you don't know if it's gonna hit you or not because it's flying. The car at one point, its back end was up in the air. Fucking the back tires were up like 3 feet. You know what I mean? So you see this vehicle just slamming. You're like, oh fuck. I mean, in that situation, like, god damn it, like, luckily
when you tell, so when you move back in the story. I moved back in my brain before I knew, you know, the information that it was like a drunk woman with her children.
Yeah.
You know, I was still like, so it's like still the comical part.
Headbanging, somebody listening to music, like, I don't give a fuck about my car. Fuck this shit. I got money. I'm just going to wreck this shit.
Right.
Like, they're completely sober, but they're just like, dude, let's just wreck this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, because I have been like that before. You know, to me, it's very relatable up until you find out the actual information, or it's just
where it's really tragic.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I can relate to this person. No, I cannot.
When I was listening to your story, it made me think of Alex's story. When I was at Lowell and I saw the dude on the motorcycle get his head cut off.
I don't think I remember that one.
I was I was really like, god damn it, really heavy into your story. And then I at one point I went like, and that was me fighting back, laughing. When I thought about Alex saying like, dude, see that bridge right there? We're in McDonald's, dude. In fucking Lowell. Ball of peen. That guy right there.
Or I don't know where he is on your screen, but yeah.
He was eating chicken nuggets. I was eating a soft serve cone. I forget what Alex had. I was like, Dude, that bridge right there. I saw a dude on a motorcycle get his head chopped off. Fucking dead.
He has a way with words. He really has a way with words.
It's like a linguistic hammer. It's like a butterfly that's duct taped to a cinder block.
I thought you were gonna say grenade.
No, it's a crude, blunt thing that's not supposed to be a weapon. But man, you can just explode a head with it. Imagine Alex with a goddamn cinder block swinging it at somebody, and all they see right before they die is a goddamn butterfly duct taped to the end. That's his words.
Oh man, that's.
Like what is hitting me
off.
right now?
He's
man.
awesome.
But that story, just him saying that, just man, it's funny shit.
Mid bite,
because it's not
you're
funny,
just like
right?
right.
But anything Alex says just turns funny. It's like a tragic, really tragic thing. He's like, oh. That was the second time I saw a dead body.
Let's backpedal. What?
I fucking love that guy. He's out of control,
He's
man.
awesome.
Yeah,
He
so
is.
that was quite a situation, man. And,
So that was the beginning of your week.
beginning of the week, and then it was just like real funky because literally right after that happened, we bought alcohol and went home. We didn't even go grocery shopping. We said, "Fuck that. We'll go tomorrow."
Yeah.
We just said, "Fuck
Yeah.
that." We just got some alcohol,
Yeah.
got drunk, and said, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah.
The end of the week was interesting. So I made some coffee.
Ooh.
That was nice.
What kind of coffee?
It was a little bit of that French roast, that dark brew.
Well,
A little bit
yeah.
of dark brew, and it was good. I was chugging.
Chugging.
I was
Oh,
chugging.
man.
This is
Yikes.
Ultra Fiesta.
Does it taste like it's like taco seasoning?
It is. It tastes like sour cream. It
Spicy.
tastes like the other soda.
That's so gross.
So, I have a bag of stuff to bring outside. I put the like food scraps and stuff. I put the coffee grinds with it. I
Yeah.
put it on the floor, like a smart person. It was there for a couple minutes. Out the corner of my eye, I see Anakin's head go into the bag.
okay.
And then I turn, and he pulls his head out, and he's going,
You're like, yeah, it tastes like shit, right?
yeah. It was coffee grinds in his mouth. He took
how much did he
took
eat?
a fucking bite of coffee grinds, dude. He had it all over all over him. It was like black.
Brown.
So I just grab him. I put him in a little headlock, and I just am
Yep.
scraping it
Get
out of
that
his
water.
mouth.
Yeah.
I'm scraping it out of his mouth. As I'm getting to the end of him scraping, he starts going. He starts dry heaving. So I put him down on the ground, and he's like. And he just keeps dry heaving. So I have this little
That's
plunger.
the bubbly water, dude. The bubbly water.
I had a little plunger, and I grab a cup of water, and I'm just like freaking out because I'm like, cat's caffeine. Like I don't know what's going on here.
He's gonna be walking on two legs.
So, so get back here.
You'll never catch me.
So I grab a little plunger.
Yeah.
And I was in like an ear wax cleaning kit, you know what I mean? And I grab a cup of
well-
water, and I just fill it up with water real quick, and I grab him, put him in a little kitty headlock again.
Mm-hmm.
And I just fill the plunger up with water, and I feed him like 4 or 5 of those. You know, you just put it in the corner of his mouth and squeeze the water in slowly, and you just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just drinks it all up.
It's like a dentist headlock.
Exactly. And I fed him like 4 or 5 of those, and he just, when I put him back down, he didn't dry heave again.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to work. He didn't puke anywhere. He didn't end up puking any of it up. At least he said he was like running around interrogating Padme. And then fell asleep.
Super cat.
And I was like, well, he normally interrogates her and then falls asleep, so I can't tell
good.
if it was normal or not. But either way, it's not abnormal. Yeah. So
yeah, that's good.
He didn't have any crazy shits. He's still pooping and pissing right. He probably got a little dehydrated, but
yeah. Well, you filled him up.
Exactly.
Did it look like he ate a lot of it?
No, but
I don't imagine after that taste, right?
He took a little kitty cat bite.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much grinds went down, but man, I was not taking any chances.
No.
I
don't know how much caffeine's left in used grounds either.
But
if you're eating the grounds,
to be honest.
Yeah, and if you're eating them,
yeah. I mean, I've heard about using used coffee grinds like in making brownies and stuff.
Ooh.
You know, or things of that nature, where you would normally use coffee grinds. You can use your used coffee grinds because I mean they're not bad as long as they're fresh. You know.
Right.
So
yeah,
you'll reduce reuse.
Damn. Yeah.
You might need to get it down to temp, because you know obviously the whole temperature issue sometimes can be a problem. I've learned that making gravy over the years.
Yeah.
Cooking eggs, making gravy. You got to keep them temps.
Yeah, absolutely. Put those hot ass coffee grounds. So I was going to. We were talking about the kids.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I was gonna segment into Crystalia.
Ooh. Hey kitties. Hey. Who wants some candy? First off, let's segment this joke. Let's segment this joke. Ready? Let's segment this joke. Let's start.
Yeah.
What is segment this joke? That's my new phrase. Let's segment this joke. Okay, no, let's start this segment. That's what I meant to say. Let's start the segment with this, ready? My favorite Crystalia joke is...
I don't have one, but I do like Crystalia as a comedian. I just can't think of a...
If you're a grown man and you're wearing a shirt with another man's name on the back, he should be able to fuck you, dude. like if you guys are walking down the street and you see him, you should be like, oh shit, he's gotta fuck me.
I haven't heard that
sports
one.
Fans, dude. It's
really
good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's from his special Man on Fire, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's really good. He's funny as fuck.
He is funny.
Whew.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson was a good ass singer.
Yeah.
Took a lot of child whips to get him there.
Man, he says that he never knowingly, went after underage women. Went after, he never knowingly pursued underage women. But me personally, I feel like when someone is
shnikes, likeys, baby. Okay, we lost them. Talking about the children. He got raided.
Froze up.
He got raided. Oh no. Oh jeez. Jeez.
And we're back.
Please.
So he says he never knowingly did. But I think when you're talking to someone that's at least near 18. You know?
I would think.
When you're talking to someone that you feel is young, you're like, how old are you? You know, that always comes up in my head. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's something I usually think about. That's just me.
When when you're talking to someone and they are not your age, and you think maybe there's a 20-year difference.
Now, is there not a message? Is there not a message where a girl says to him that she's 17 or that she's 16 as well?
I don't know. I guess there were messages back and forth.
I haven't seen any of the messages. I haven't looked it up. I literally just heard Jim and Sam talking about it on Sirius.
Yeah.
But besides that, I did not do my own research.
Yeah, I looked up a little bit. I guess there were some messages. I think she was 16. But I don't know. I guess it's multiple. It's not a one person case.
Maybe he was just talking about. Maybe he was like talking about giving them haircuts.
There was one.
I heard them talking about the term grooming. So maybe they were talking about haircuts.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he's like one of those like a barber.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I think he is a barber. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
He's one of those barbers. He's a chopper. What's the name of it? I'm a fader.
Oh, do the fades? Yeah.
A clipper? What's a snipper? What's the name?
I don't know. Ask Google.
Fuck. Google says the official name is a follicle splitter. This seems like bullshit.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's
bullshit. That's what he's a groomsman.
He's a groomsman. That's okay. See, I'm pretty sure they legalized gay marriage. So why are they saying that it's bad for him to be a groomsman? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. These are big questions. I just don't have answers for.
Every ring bearer in Flower Girl I've seen have been minors in the wedding. You know, they're not a major part of it. You know, so why would you even worry about it?
Sometimes dogs.
Yeah, well, they generally just play minor roles. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's also being accused of forcing sex on minors while they were intoxicated. So it's like that one was there was no
there it is. Dropping the bomb.
There was no misfiring with that wording.
You did it sounds like you did a little bit of homework. You're just building me up. You're just waiting for me to step on my words. You were waiting for me to be like, I bet everything he did was perfectly fine. You were waiting for me to say I would do everything he would do. And then you were about to drop that shit. I know. I heard you. I see where you were going. You were waiting.
Well, I had to let you finish. Well, like somewhat finish the stream of thought. It was fun. So that's rough.
Cool. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's no good, man.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, okay. I sympathize for the people that are 18 and 16 because I understand.
Look like they're 40.
But literally, once you're not 18 and like in high school, then that's where things are completely different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You just have to understand the reality of the world. And if you're going to call yourself an adult, you know, if we're going to start treating people like adults, then we have to make sure that shit is understood on a mutual level.
Yeah.
The fact that we have states where you can like marry children with the consent of their parents is like fucking insane.
That's yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is going on here?
That's fucked. Yeah.
If you set that,
Yeah.
if you have no fucking boundaries and you have no rules, and the fact that the reason why you don't have any rules is just because of freedom, and you don't have a real reason to not have a fucking rule, then you probably should think of reasons that people are keeping it legal.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
Because if you're just like, oh, well, it's freedom.
Right.
Well, you got to think about it, and you got to go, okay, there's a lot of drugs that are illegal right now that probably shouldn't be illegal for the sake of making it safer for everybody. And there's a lot of prostitution going on that's really, really, really unsafe for the people participating in it.
Yeah.
And completely unregulated. That could be regulated in making it way safer. So, and then they don't even look at things like fucking people that are signing away their children to get married right here in America.
Right.
For fucking 14, 15, 16 years old. So, like, what the fuck? Do you want to say freedom and marry off children, but then you say, fuck you, you can't have this is illegal, to things that then cause a bigger problem in the end because you made it illegal. Like,
right.
What the fuck?
Right.
If anything, they should have fucking federal mandation of a like 18 years old minimum for marriage.
Yeah.
Don't have some kind of parent signature shit. Calm down. Calm down.
That's bullshit. Right.
Just calm the fuck down.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
18 is way too fucking early anyways. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
That should be the rule. It should be the Calm the Fuck Down Act. And they signed it in. And it's just 18 years across the board. No,
CTFD.
No, yeah. CTFD, calm the fuck down. And it's just like federally mandation, 18-year minimum marriage. Because it's a fucking privilege. And God damn it, people need to think of it like that. Especially if you're a fucking child. You gotta have some time to think, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking chill out. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Hey, sit on the idea.
Yeah.
Think about it for a little while.
And guess what? You're not gonna have some kind of underground marriage, because guess what? If you do, then okay, whatever. It's not fucking legal by the list, the state anyways. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Because guess what? We can't stop people from getting illegal marriages. But guess what?
Right.
Illegal marriages aren't harming anybody.
Yeah.
They people might be.
But we hope not.
Well, I have 8 wives. They don't know about each other. Well, guess what? That's you being a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
But man, priorities up in up in the air, dude. It's like people don't think about shit.
Fuck. But yeah.
And dude,
what, you got something?
So the last stressful thing in my week.
Oh, you're not even done with your man. Holy shit. We're like an hour and 15 right now.
Yeah, I know.
All right. This might be it for me.
Yo.
This is good though. All right, hit it. Let's hear this shit.
I got
breathing deep already. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for what you're about to say.
Well,
we've talked about a lot of shit already. Car accidents, people dying, accusations of sexual misconduct on minors. This is where it gets heavy. I'm
my cat
nervous and excited.
Filling my cat up, bloating up my cat with water.
Yeah.
Making my cat have some water weight.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I always called him Daddy's little water baby, so that makes sense. Daddy's little water baby.
All right, water babies. Let's hear this shit.
Well, I'm
roasting.
All
right, well, I'm gonna go take a leak then. All right,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You take a
roast
leak.
one, I'll be back.
You take a
All
leak. Okay, as he takes a
I
leak.
don't know what you just said.
I'll roast the bone. We're gonna prepare for the last story to be told. Should I talk like this? Should I talk like this? Should I talk like this? Or no, all the other ones. Oh, son of a gun. Man. It's just been one of them weeks. It's one of them weeks. What you gonna do?
Mamma mia, Papa Pia.
That's a spicy meatball.
All right.
So, okay.
Silence. It's just the anticipation.
So, I was at work. No big deal.
Yep. MBD at work.
Joking.
We all
around,
do it sometimes.
you know.
Joking around.
having fun,
Palling around.
howling around. 3 coworkers. Now,
3?
3, including myself. One
Okay.
of 3. Now, my 2 coworkers were just kind of palling around, you know, joking, just saying stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And it was literally just like, it was like a 1, 2, 3, and on the third was a critical error. there was a critical error made on that 1, 2, 3. So the first one was I can't remember. The second one I can't remember. The third one.
But the third one was, ooh.
Third one was ooh. Okay, so what makes of that was just the racial dynamics of the situation. Was that
Yeah.
this was a young white female talking to a young black male, and she was trying to be like silly and dumb, and
Yeah.
and was like, man, I'll beat you up. I'll tie you to a tree and beat you up. And instantly,
Why did she say tree? Why would she say tree? Who ties anybody to any? Who says that? That's
and we were both just like, oh.
Now, when you say tie, you mean
And instantly, I was like, hey. My manager brain from working at Panera for 3 years as a manager kicked in. Oh, hey, come here.
calm that shit down.
Hello. So,
Oh,
so basically, I said, so recently there was 2 black people hung from trees. She's like,
yeah.
like in history? I was like, no, like this, like past week. This like
Yeah.
past week it happened. It's
Yeah.
like past week. So she's like, oh, and I was like, yeah, and we both understand what you were saying was coming from a place of silliness and with nothing attached to it, but you should just really be careful of what you say.
Yeah.
Because the world is really, really crazy right now, and there's a lot
Yeah.
of shit going on. So
Yeah.
you just don't want anybody to think anything different than what your intentions were.
Yeah.
And she,
Especially when
she
you're
was
saying
like,
shit
"Oh my
like
gosh,
that."
I couldn't believe it." You know, she was like, apologizing for the situation, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, yeah, instantly. But we were just like, well,
It wouldn't even. Would it?
He's-
Would it?
what he said was it was
In history,
one-
like
he said.
Feel like
Yes.
it
I
doesn't
wouldn't have
even
said two.
matter.
I wouldn't
doesn't
have said
even matter.
two if I was talking about history. If I was talking about history,
Right.
I would need more hands.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
would need
You're like, of course there were two.
I would need hundreds of thousands of hands on every finger to represent
Man.
how many black people have been hung here in America, dude.
Fuck.
There's been an insane amount. So no, just
Yeah.
literally in the past week. So yeah, it's he said it was one word away from being over the line. You know,
Yeah.
because obviously the intention wasn't there, but man, ooh, those words
right,
were.
but
Yeesh.
Michael Scott's, he's never intentionally malicious.
Exactly. It was
And
that
he's-
Michael Scott shit, man. Where like you're just like, oh Yeah.
Dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yep.
That.
Oof. Yep. Nope. Gotta. But you know, this is somebody that's also like 7 years younger than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the other person is a couple months older than me. So
Oh,
my
okay.
age, you know. So the
Yeah.
same age difference then, you know.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
people that are fucking, 28 and one person that's 21. So
Yeah. And he
It's-
was, I imagine in his head, oh,
right.
oh, you're
yeah.
you're like that. I didn't
You're
know.
like that.
Now
Yeah.
I know. Just slipped out.
Yep.
Freudian.
Yeah, that I can imagine for obvious reasons that would probably be a thought from now on.
Yeah.
Put her in the big old maybe.
She didn't even know. She probably didn't even know. That's what's. Yeah.
See, that's the thing, dude.
When you say things you don't even know you're thinking.
I have had this question asked to me. Have you ever dated any black people? And I was like, what?
Who?
Have you ever dated any black people? Now, this was a situation when I was telling this person, ready, that this was, okay, you want to, ready? Okay. It's 2020. I moved
Yep.
here in 2016. This was 2015. So in
Yep.
2015, I was talking to this person. I was talking to
Oh.
this person about Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter. 2015,
Yep.
okay? 5 fucking
2015,
years
yeah.
ago, okay?
Yep.
This person said, Black lives are part of all lives. So why are you saying all lives matter? And I, 5 years ago, was having to explain this simple thing. If you think that there's a problem, then that's one problem. But right now, there's a problem of too many black people getting killed by the police. So that's
Yeah.
another problem. What you don't ever want to do is devalue one problem with another problem.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
then you're just making it about yourself.
Yeah.
And when I said that, I got asked if I ever dated a black person before.
How does that? Well, have you seen the coronavirus?
Have
Do
seen it?
you know anyone? Is it here? Do you see it?
Right.
Is it around us?
Oh, I don't see it. Nope. So I said no because
How is it even relevant? How is it even relevant? That's so stupid. What is
right? Irrelevant. She then goes, "Well, I have." So I understand
Okay.
her struggle more than you do. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. That's not how this works.
So
That's not
so
how
she-
this works.
but if it did, on her logic, she understands it more. So she's choosing that it also doesn't matter.
It also doesn't matter.
That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying. It doesn't
That's-
matter, but she knows more, so she should be right.
She's like, believe me, don't worry about it. Okay?
What? What kind of argument is that?
That is
Now, the
bullshit.
other person that was there that was also catching some feelings, also a female, then jumped in with saying, well, I have been victimized as a woman and been treated different as a woman my whole entire life.
Yep.
So I can relate to black people more than you can, too. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you
It's
doing?
a competition. It's a competition.
It is. It is. And I'm just trying to
I thought
educate
that
them,
she
and
was
they're
gonna-
like, no. They're trying to shut me down. They're trying to put me in my place, and they ain't gonna
I
budge.
thought you. Oh man, I thought you were gonna say something smart.
Dude,
Man.
dude. That was 5 years
She
ago.
just-
I can't believe that shit.
I thought she was gonna say something smart, and then she just flipped it. She just
I know.
flipped it, man.
Like, the one person came in with the one, and then you're like, oh, this second person's gonna come in and fucking, like, push that away.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Right. And she she was
sneak,
like,
slide it right
she,
in.
I understand more than you. What?
Right, you're like, oh, you have empathy? And it's like,
Yeah, I'm just like, no.
all my empathy means that you are wrong. I win the
Right.
empathy war. That's not how anything works.
That's
Humans are frustrating, man. They really are.
yeah.
A lot of
100%.
people just they don't want to be wrong, and they've never just told themselves, hey, guess what? I'm gonna be wrong and it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be wrong and it's gonna be okay. Like they
Right.
they just need to tell themselves that over and over again and not forget.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause it's not like, yeah, obviously being wrong. You know, well, let's say learning is painful, but
Yeah.
you know, nobody remembers that shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like if
imagine
you try to
remembering-
like progress, like it's good for you. That's awesome.
Dude, imagine remembering all the pain you went through as a baby. Of not only falling and hurting yourself, but imagine just the pain
Right.
of you growing so fast
Yeah.
as a baby. Imagine your
just
teeth growing
screaming
in.
all the time.
Yeah.
Just screaming all the time.
Imagine
Like,
the
just-
feeling of your insides actually growing. Imagine feeling your insides like feeling things for the first time, like new foods. Like I bet
Yeah.
that must be hell to digest for the very first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet
yeah.
being a baby is painful as fuck.
Yeah.
Just all these crazy
Puking
new
all the time.
feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you're just stretching the fuck out super fast. Your bones are just
Get that
fucking
shit out.
putty, dude. Your head's
Yeah.
just a cantaloupe. But yeah, you can't empathy war, man. That shit's in crazy. That shit is in crazy.
Yeah, I know. Stupid shit. Man, that's... Tie you to a tree. Tie you to a tree.
That's basically what that person said. Like, I dated a black person.
Right.
I'll tie you to a tree.
Cool. Right. Cool.
It's okay. I could say that I dated a black person. Yeah, you shouldn't joke like that because somebody got hanged, right? But I dated a black person, so you probably should shut your mouth right now.
In the clear. Right. Why don't you just shut the fuck up? Because I dated a black person.
Oh my
Man.
goodness.
That's some stupid shit.
It really
That's
is.
a stressful week.
Yep. It was the old 1, 2, 3, baby.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready to call it.
Cool.
What do we got here? That was good. Yeah, what you got in the background there on the clothing line?
Just a little. Just a little fighting, a little struggle. Just fighting the board.
I had to bring it up. That's fucking awesome. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, peace, man.
Wait. What'd you say?
I said peace. Out. Ooh.